Leona, what the hell is wrong with you? You stole my fiance and you're pregnant with his child? Wow, Amy, dramatic as ever. I didn't steal anyone, okay? Let's not turn this into some cheesy soap opera. People fall out of love and into new ones all the time. It happens. Don't you dare minimize what you did. You're pregnant with Kyle's baby and you waited until the week of my wedding to tell me. You didn't just fall in love, Leona. You schemed your way into his life behind my back for half a year. Honestly, if you'd been paying better attention, maybe you wouldn't be so surprised. Kyle and I have had something real for a while now. You were just too busy obsessing over napkin colors to notice. And yeah, the baby's his. That's not a scandal, it's a blessing. A blessing? You wrecked my engagement, sabotaged my wedding, and are parading around like you deserve a medal. Do you have any idea how cruel you're being right now? Cruel? Oh, come on, Amy. Spare me the victim speech. You were always going to mess this up. Kyle just realized it before it was too late. He needed someone with ambition, someone who actually fits his world, and that someone is me. No, what he needed was honesty and loyalty, not some twisted manipulator with a god complex. And I can't believe you're still pretending this is about love. It's about money, power, and your obsession with always one-upping me. You're so predictable. Just because I'm marrying a successful man doesn't mean I'm some gold digger. I mean, let's be real. You weren't exactly a prize, Amy. A freelance translator with a weird wardrobe and no drive. You looked like his charity case. Say whatever you want about me, but I never betrayed my own sister. You watched me plan that entire wedding. I poured my heart into every detail. And you just stood there smiling the whole time, knowing you were going to rip it all away. And you did such a beautiful job with the planning. Really, I mean it. The venue is gorgeous, the guest list is curated perfectly, and the dress? Oh, Amy, it fits me like it was designed for my body. It's almost poetic, isn't it? You set the stage, and now I get to shine. You are sick. You're using my wedding as your launch pad, wearing my dress, walking down an aisle that was supposed to be mine. How can you live with yourself? Easily. I slept great, actually. Look, I already told all my friends that the bride has changed. You might want to let your side know too, just so they don't embarrass themselves when they show up. You can still attend if you want. Maybe sit quietly in the back and clap like a good little sister. Kyle told me just yesterday he was thinking about canceling the whole thing. He said it didn't feel right. You don't think that matters? Oh, he did say that for a second. But don't worry, I handled it. I made sure the ceremony's still happening. What do you mean you handled it? I paid off the wedding planner. She understands the situation, and she knows better than to get in my way. Kyle can waffle all he wants, but the reality is that altar is waiting for me. You're actually proud of yourself for bribing someone to hijack my wedding? Oh, please, don't be so melodramatic. I didn't hijack anything. I simply stepped into a role that fits me better than it ever fit you. Let's face it, this was never your fairy tale, Amy. It was just a warm-up act. You are delusional if you think this ends with you living happily ever after. You've built your fantasy on lies, betrayal, and a child you used as a bargaining chip. It's going to crumble, Leona, and when it does, I won't be there to help pick up the pieces. And you're delusional if you think anyone cares. The world rewards confidence and beauty, things you never had. So sit this one out, Amy. Watch from the sidelines while I live the life you only dreamed about.
Hey, Amy, sorry to message out of the blue, but is it true? My mom told me something earlier and I didn't know whether to believe her or not.
Hi, Rich. Yeah, I figured she'd find out sooner or later. What exactly did she say?
That the wedding's off, that there was a switch, and that Leona's now the bride. Amy, is that actually happening?
Yeah, it's true. Leona's marrying Kyle instead of me. This weekend, in the same venue, in the same dress.
God, I was hoping it was just a rumor or some horrible misunderstanding. I'm so sorry, Amy. I can't even imagine how that must feel.
It's like someone peeled my skin off while smiling to my face. She watched me plan every inch of that wedding and said nothing. She waited until the very last moment to tell me, like she wanted to twist the knife as slow as possible.
My God, and Kyle just went along with it?
Apparently he was sleeping with her for half a year. She told him she's pregnant, and that sealed the deal, I guess. He didn't even look me in the eye when he left.
Hold on, she really is pregnant?
Yeah. At least that's what she claims, and judging by how fast she moved in, I doubt she's lying.
That's kind of what I wanted to ask you about, actually. I heard that detail from somewhere else, not from Mom.
Wait, what? How would you know that if I didn't tell anyone?
Let's just say someone reached out. I'm not trying to stir things up, I promise. I just wanted to make sure what I heard wasn't some exaggeration.
No, you're not stirring. You're just the first person who asked me anything without making it worse. And yeah, she said she's pregnant. She's using it like a crown.
I'm so sorry you're dealing with this, and I don't even have the words. I've known you both my whole life, and I never thought Leona would do something like this to you.
Me neither. I've been sleeping in 10-minute intervals and living on tea and adrenaline. I keep waiting for it all to be some elaborate prank. But every time I check my phone, I'm reminded that no, this is real. This is happening.
Look, if there's anything I can do, anything at all, you just have to say it. Even if you need to get out of town or pack or move stuff, I'm here, okay?
That means a lot, Rich. Thank you. Actually, I've already started packing. I'm getting out of here tonight. I don't care how late it is. I can't spend another second in this apartment surrounded by wedding decorations for a wedding that's not mine anymore.
Wow, that hits way too hard. Are you gonna stay with your parents for a while or just go somewhere quiet?
I haven't figured that part out yet. All I know is I need to be anywhere but here. I need to not see that whiteboard with the seating chart. I need to not open the fridge and see the cake sample. I just need air.
I get it. You've been blindsided and stomped on and expected to smile through it. It's okay not to know your next step yet. What matters is getting somewhere safe.
I'm trying. Honestly, texting with you is the calmest I've felt all week.
That's what cousins are for, right? Seriously, though, I hate that this happened to you. And I hope Leona knows what she's done, because from where I'm standing, this is unforgivable.
I don't think she cares. She thinks she's won, that she took the prize. But all she's really done is nuke her own future. She just doesn't realize it yet.
If she thinks happiness can be built on betrayal, she's in for a rude awakening. You'll land on your feet, Amy. You always do. Just promise me you'll rest, even if it's just for a night.
I promise. Thanks, Rich, really. I didn't know how much I needed to hear that until now.
Anytime. Text me when you get wherever you're going, okay?
I will. And, Rich, thanks for treating me like a human being. That's been rare lately.
You don't have to thank me for that. You just focus on getting through tonight. Everything else can wait.
Amy, just wanted to let you know your dress fits me like a dream. I mean, it's a little simple, but that's fine. I've got the personality to bring out its full potential. Honestly, it looks better on me than it ever would have on you. And Kyle, he's going to lose his mind when he sees me at the altar. The man is about to marry a goddess and not some mousy little translator in kitten heels. You're wearing my dress like it's a prize, like something you snatched just to prove you could. You're turning this whole thing into a twisted performance. Well, it is a performance, Amy. That's what weddings are. I just happen to be a better leading lady. You should have bowed out gracefully. You're just dragging this on. Leona, I am not here to argue with you. I am trying to give you one last chance to walk away before this explodes. Explodes? What are you even talking about? You sound completely unhinged. Aiden is on his way to the venue. He knows you're getting married today, and he is not just coming to watch. Wait, Aiden? How do you even know about him? Rich, he's friends with Aiden. They talk. Rich put the pieces together and told me everything. That's how I found out what you did. Oh, that's Rich. You're seriously taking your cues from a college dropout and our nosy cousin? Even if Aiden shows up, he's just some bitter ex. I can handle him. You don't understand. He's angry. He thought he was going to build a life with you. He's been telling people that baby is his. If he shows up and says that in front of the guests, then I'll deny it, cry a little, say he's obsessed. People love a good scandal. It'll pass. It won't pass if he lashes out, Leona. This isn't just about you or Kyle anymore. There are guests, vendors, staff, a bunch of people who don't deserve to be dragged into your mess. If he causes a scene in the chapel, it could get ugly, fast. You don't think I know what you're doing? You're just trying to scare me out of going through with marrying Kyle, and it's not going to work. You keep thinking you're untouchable, but if today goes wrong and your wedding turns out to be the horrible disaster it deserves to be, don't say I didn't warn you. Amy, please answer me. I don't know what to do. I need help. Everything's falling apart. He actually came. Aiden actually showed up. I thought you were bluffing. I thought you were just being bitter. But oh my God, Amy, he was really there. So, I take it the ceremony didn't go quite the way you envisioned? It was a disaster. You don't even know the half of it. There were barely any guests to begin with. Mom and Dad didn't even show up, and half the seats were empty. And then he came in right when the music started, and he started shouting in front of everyone. What did he say? Oh, wait, let me guess. He told the whole room that you're carrying his child. Yes, he screamed that I lied, that I betrayed him, that I used him for his money and then ditched him the second I found someone richer. He said I tricked Kyle into raising a child that wasn't his, right there in the chapel. Well, he wasn't wrong, was he? Amy, please, I'm begging you. I didn't think it would go like this. I thought I could handle it, but it's all crumbling and people were staring and whispering. And then Kyle he looked at me like I was a stranger. He probably finally saw you clearly. Took long enough. The priest left. Guests started walking out. Someone was filming. I saw them. My best friend ran out the side door. I think she was crying. And you're only crying now because you lost control. You're not sorry, Leona. You're just humiliated. I am sorry, okay? I didn't mean to hurt anyone. I just wanted something better. I wanted a future, a real one, with someone who could take care of me. I didn't think Aiden would. I didn't know he'd take it all so seriously. He dropped out of college for you. You told him you wanted to meet his parents. You said you were carrying his child. And then the next day, you ghosted him for Kyle. I panicked, okay? Aiden was nice, but I thought his family was rich. And then I realized Kyle's company was on the whole other level, so it made more sense logically. So you traded Aiden for a better prize, and you faked the paternity of your own child to seal the deal. It wasn't like that. I didn't plan it from the beginning. It just sort of happened that way. And once I told Kyle the baby was his, it was too late to go back. No, Leona, it wasn't too late. It was too inconvenient. You were more scared of losing the ring than you were of the truth. He won't talk to me now. He just walked out. Didn't even say a word. He looked at me like I was something rotten. And now I'm sitting here in this stupid dress, and I don't know where to go or who to call. So you thought, why not call the sister I betrayed and humiliated? I didn't know who else to turn to. Amy, you're the only one who actually knows what's going on. You warned me. You tried to stop this, and I didn't listen. And now it's all gone. Everything's gone. You used me. You used Aiden. You used Kyle. You even used a wedding planner to push through a lie. Now you want sympathy because the lie exploded in your face. I just wanted a good life. I didn't mean for it to turn out like this. I wanted to be happy. I wanted to feel like I mattered for once. You wanted to feel special, so you stole what wasn't yours. And now you've burned every bridge you ever had. Please don't say that. Don't say it's over. There has to be something I can do, something I can fix. Fix what? You think you can sweep this under the rug? This wasn't a wardrobe malfunction, Leona. This was a character assassination, and you were both the assassin and the target. I'm begging you, Amy. I can't breathe. I'm sitting in the dressing room shaking, and I don't even know who I am right now. I was supposed to be married by this time today. I was supposed to have it all. Then maybe you should have built it on something other than lies. I told you happiness that comes from hurting others never lasts. Amy, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Please, I'll do anything. Just don't turn your back on me. You turned your back on me first. You don't get to beg for grace when you never offered it. I didn't know how far I'd fall, and I didn't think I'd fall alone. Well, now you know. You have a long way to fall. And once you hit the bottom, it's going to be very dark and lonely for you. The wedding planner who accepted Leona's bribe was immediately terminated and blacklisted. Since the venue didn't allow cancellations, both Leona and Kyle were still billed for most of the original wedding, which came to around $30,000. Aiden filed for paternity and won. He now has full custody of the child Leona tried to use as leverage. She's been ordered to pay monthly child support, though no one knows how she's managing it. Kyle's company was already under scrutiny, but once word got out about the wedding, he lost multiple contracts and was forced to shut down. He'll never do business in the industry ever again. The last I heard, Leona and Kyle were scraping by doing sketchy jobs in places no one could trace. Then one day, they both disappeared. No forwarding address, no social media, no apologies. Turns out, happiness built on betrayal doesn't last long, and eventually, the truth always shows up, whether you're ready for it or not.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like button. See you next time.